You know the drill. You buy the ticket, you take the ride. And welcome back to the Morning Buzz with myself, James, Jimmy, Jim, whatever. What do you want to call me? I don't even care if it's mean and nasty today. It doesn't even bother me. Anyway, I first want to say thanks to the Snip for an awesome show last Saturday at McGarvey's. It was their Father's Day show, and it was fucking awesome. Suburban Downgrade played. The other band begins with an M, and I can't think of it now. I feel bad, but they were out of Pittsburgh. They were good, but you can look at the flyer or something. But just all around great show, and actually had some people there for once. Starting to see more people come back out, and that's nice. So today we're keeping it kind of more local too. We have a band, a guitarist and singer from the band Powder Keg Culture out of Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. His name's Doug Ruckle. Hi, Doug.
Hey, how's it going, Jimmy?
Good. How you
I
doing?
know those guys, Urban Downgrade. They're pretty cool.
Dude, I was very impressed with them. I got to talk to him afterwards, and very nice guys too.
Yeah, Craig's really nice. I mean, that's, who I know really in the band for the most part.
Yeah, the bassist, I think, is who I was talking to. I don't even remember his name now already, and I said it like 4 times that night, but I'm bad with that.
I think that's him. I'm not 100%.
What'd you say his name was?
Craig.
Maybe that was it. I'm doing. Me and the guy I had on last week. We talked about it on here last week. We were doing the that amphitheater, but we figured it out, and I think we're gonna maybe try to have some bands up here eventually, like once a month or something.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, so I was talking to them a little bit about it. Because they're down near you, like Lock Haven area, right?
Yeah, I think, Lock Haven, yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome, Doug. Anyway, what can you tell me? What can you tell me about your band? You guys are newer, correct?
Yeah, we came around during the pandemic. Believe it or not, we actually formed during that.
Oh, cool. This is a new take then.
Yeah, I was writing a ton of songs, and I knew a bunch of my friends like in bands that I used to be in, and we just formed together, and we're like, let's just do this, and we wrote like 20 songs.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Perfect way to pass that time too. Seriously.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because like I don't know, that actually got me. I didn't play bass for like 3 years or something now, but like that's what got me playing again was just extreme boredom and.
Right.
But yeah, no, that's like I said. Everybody else kind of stopped while the pandemic was happening. You guys were kind of go.
Yeah, I mean, we were careful.
No, obviously, yeah. No, I didn't think you were in a jumping all over each other or anything,
Yeah.
But
we definitely took care of each other. Like we started as a 3-piece. We're now a 4-piece.
I did see that.
We added a guy, Todd, for a lineup. Like pretty not that long ago, maybe like 3 months ago. He's been a good fit. So,
yeah. I've done a 3-piece and 4-piece myself in my life, and I definitely just the second guitar you just do so much more with. You know what I mean? Just
fills in a lot of the gaps.
It really does, man. And the 3-piece, the pay's nicer though.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I have seen you guys have been playing out, correct?
Yeah, we played this last couple weekends in a row, and then a couple shows in May, and we played at the Keystone Stage, an event room this past Saturday. We've been getting quite a bit of shows for being fresh, I guess.
Now, like the other musicians in your band, have you guys like all been around like in other bands throughout in the area? Like
yeah, I used to be in the Moguls. I don't know if you've ever heard of that band. We're from Bloomsburg as well. They've been around for like 20 years. I was like the first guitar player.
Oh wow!
And then my bass player Brandon in the band, he ended up in that band eventually too. So
okay, yeah. I know that can help sometimes, you know what I mean? Just booking shows, like, just if you've been in, you know what I mean? If you've been in the game before, like, everything's about contacts.
Right. Yeah. No, we've all been in like lots of bands. Like our drummers played like he's been on tour with a guy named Billy Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Really punk rock. The stuff, a lot of the stuff that he's done isn't really punk rock, but he fits us, and he's been in punk bands. But
Yeah, dude, my only time I've ever toured was I was playing in a country band. The only time I've ever
yeah,
been on any tour, so I get it.
yeah, it's funny how that works. It's maybe not your first love, but
Yeah, after a
uh,
while it was tough. I had to step down because I just couldn't take the music anymore. I love it, but I don't love country music. And
yeah,
it was like today's country music too, like, and that was the hardest part. I was just no, can't do
yeah. I don't blame you there. I
it.
mean, I guess if you're talented enough to do it and you like doing it for a little money, I guess, or it's better than going to a job,
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I think. But
Most nights.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not really my style. It wouldn't be that I would want to do, but it definitely beats the 9 to 5, I
Right,
guess.
and like yeah, and like I said, it was cool to be on any tour of all. You know what I mean? Just to see that. But what like how has your shows been turning? Like you guys been getting people? Just the shows I've been to, it's been like real hit or miss since things have been opening up again.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of where we've been at too. Our first show was really great. I think a lot of people were ready to like come out and see bands. And then the second show wasn't bad, but it was also at a location that probably it was like at a record shop.
Uh huh.
So and that's like it just that's hit or miss. Record shop. And the third one was pretty good, and the fourth one was a little, I mean, audience wise, the show is great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's what I meant too. Just I think people are there's still people where like it's just I think it's gonna be different for a little while as far as
I also chalk that up to like we're kind of new as well. Like I always expect when I start out like playing in any band, the first 5 to 10 shows are probably going to be a little
yeah.
bit, until you get like a following. People like you get like a couple bands that you're friends with, and like they all just attach to each other and you form a scene. Like there's really not a great scene right
No.
now where we
We
so
do not. We don't even have one existent here right now. So, and when I was
yeah,
growing up,
it's really
it
sad.
is, dude. When I was growing up, there was like
Yeah,
10, 15 bands, like, and it just this is the Phillipsburg area with 2,000 people in it. Like,
yeah,
yeah, it just
that was fun times,
oh,
right?
those were some of the best times.
Yeah,
Have you been playing?
I mean,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think that's essentially what we want to do is we want to find like 2 or 3 bands that we can like be friends with, like really good friends with, and form like a good scene and like just like a unity towards each other. And I think we found a few, so far. Looking for that one extra band.
Yeah. And you guys like, are you guys planning on like going? How far are you playing out? Like, do you plan on as far as you can go, or like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Some people are married with kids and can't as much anymore. And like, I get the not everybody's 20 anymore.
I mean, you're right. And I mean, I'm divorced and I have a kid that that doesn't live with me full time. But as far as I would go as far as we can go. You know, you, but
Yeah, what I've locally like the Pittsburgh scene and like there's some great bands over in Altoona way too. Just like some suggestions for you to even like I could even give you a couple people to contact after this if you wanted.
of course I would love
Yeah,
that. Those guys are like anybody that we can contact, like make new contacts with. It just helps us. I mean, we're booked. We're getting booked. I mean, I'm fully booked in July for every
oh, that's
weekend,
great.
ex- except for one because I'm on vacation. We're on vacation. You know, yeah. So it's good. I mean, the shows are there. The people are sometimes not,
Yeah,
sometimes are.
yeah, and
I don't know.
right, and the weather affects that too. Sometimes you know that, like if it's hot, and like especially when it's like spring breaking into
Yeah,
summertime, like when you get those first couple nice days and it's a Saturday, like it's hard to corral them into a bar.
compete. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, most of our shows have actually been
Oh, that's
outside.
cool, man.
Yeah, it's good. It gives you a really good yeah, check on your band because the acoustics are really tough outside.
Very,
Well, I think we did, we did pretty well for our first three shows were outside, and I mean, you learn how to adapt. That first show I was a little kind of iffy, but it was we
yeah, the
adapted.
last punk band I was in, funny enough, you said about your first show being outside. We played this. It was a memorial for a guy, and there was probably like 10 bands on it. I think we only had like 5 cover songs, and I think 3 of them were Ramones songs. Like we'd been together like 2 weeks, but we're like, the hell with it. We'll play our 5, 6 songs. And it was so freaking cold that night. I had a hand, like a little kerosene heater on stage with me, warming my hands in between the songs. But it just so happened the slot we were in, there was like 500 people there when we played, and like the rest of the bands, there might have been like literally 150, 200. Like I don't know why, but right when we played, it was just hopping, and I was like, what luck? Yeah, especially for
Yeah,
15 minutes.
yeah, it's really
Yeah,
good,
it was
man.
fun, man. It was, but
Good.
like you said, the acoustics and everything being outside is a whole different realm. It's like playing, I don't know if you ever play baseball in the day, but then you play it under the lights. Like it's a whole different thing playing under the lights too. Like,
Exactly. That's a great analysis there. Yeah, I mean, I have played baseball under the lights, and it's like if you're, I was like an infielder,
that's
but
first base.
so it didn't affect. Yeah, first base, and but an outfield
Hmm.
position, those high pop ups, that's where it's really different, and hitting, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah,
Yeah. But no,
yeah,
like yeah, it is. It's a whole different realm. And you wouldn't think it just, you know what I mean? Like, what's the difference in light? But it makes a world of difference.
it definitely does, no
So,
doubt.
now are you guys like planning on writing, recording anything anytime soon? Or like, or recording what you've written?
We actually,
Oh,
yeah,
that's okay.
sorry. Um, we have an album
Oh,
out
oh, you do. I'm
already.
sorry.
We record. Yeah, no,
I
it's
got
fine.
busy. Like I said, I'm
But
sorry. I was bad this week.
no biggie. It's called "Try to Turn This Down." Um, it's 13 songs, um, and it's good. I don't know. It's fun. It's a fun punk rock album. We did this one as a three piece,
Okay.
um, and that was during the pandemic. We figured why not just make the album? Like we're not
No,
playing
it's
out.
perfect timing. You guys really
Yeah,
made good use of your
working on
time.
our yeah. I think so. We're working on our second one already. We have about 6 songs recorded for
Oh,
it.
awesome, man. So I just got
Yeah,
a couple more questions for you, if that's okay. Like, okay, you
sure.
said just be forming during the pandemic and whatnot. What do you think the hardest part of forming during the pandemic was? Like just keeping everybody at a distance, or
No, we really were good. We were good. We knew like really nobody really went out or did anything else besides like go to
yeah,
work. Because all essential employees or
yeah,
whatever. And I really work in a small place. My drummer worked in a small place. Like we just weren't like around a whole lot of people,
that's cool.
in general. And so it wasn't that. It was more like kind of just the patience of like, when are we ever gonna get to play out?
Yeah,
And it was never ending that we just never would be able to like find that like gig. Even when we got our first one, we weren't really
until you
sure
were there.
that
Yeah.
happened. Yeah.
No, and
So
dude, I would feel the same way. Like, you know what I mean? Especially with the gig, because I bought, even like buying tickets this year, I bought 2 sets of tickets to obviously Camp Pennsylvania and then Punk Rock Bowling in Vegas. But like, it was a gamble when I bought them because you know what I mean. 'Cause I think I got them in February or something, and I'm like, this is just a roll of the dice. I'll probably get these refunded, but
Right.
it's looking good now, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, the punk rock bowling already
No,
happened,
it's not
right?
till September. It's actually I think 2 weeks after Camp Pennsylvania.
Oh, oh, okay. I'm
No, that's
sorry.
good, man.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, it's dude, it's all lumped in
Um,
September. It's like Camp Pennsylvania, Riot Fest, punk rock bowling. Like it's punk rock bowling does usually happen in May though, so it would have happened normally by now. You are right about that. Yeah,
yeah.
it's
All's playing that,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yep. It,
They're like my
oh
favorite band.
really? Yeah. Now the Descendants are playing it too because NoFX was getting death threats or whatever from what they said a couple years ago. So the
Yeah.
Descendants took their
I
spot. I said this is the second time in my life that I bought NoFX tickets and ended up seeing the Descendants twice now.
but I'd say that was a
It's not.
deal. Don't get me wrong. I like no effects, but I think the Descendants
Yeah,
are better. Like I
no,
don't know.
and I do, but I'm 2 for 5 on seeing NoFX, but I've seen like I'm like 4 for 3 seeing the Descendants right now. So like,
I
yeah,
get
yeah, I'd
it.
switch one out. Like
Yeah.
I want to see NoFX again. But what are you guys' future plans? And just where can we find you on the social media and whatnot?
You can find our music on any of the platforms like YouTube, um, Spotify, Amazon. We're like some of our songs are on all of those. All of our songs are on powderkegculture.com. We have merch for sale.
Okay,
Um, so we have like t-shirts, CDs, and pins right now. We have some 7-inch coming out
oh,
soon.
nice.
7-inch. But I mean, for the most part, all of our stuff is there. Like you hear every song, watch some of our videos. Our live videos are always on
That's where
Facebook.
I've seen it too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's the easiest one to promote, to be honest with you. I don't really know how to promote YouTube very
It's
well.
dude, it
I'm
is
just
a
not.
monster in itself. I am still learning that one myself, man. That's like every subscriber I get is, and it's usually like one every couple days or something, if that. And it's just like I feel like I earn every one because it's like grueling.
Yeah, no doubt. I just don't know how to work it. Like you're way better. You guys are way better at it than I would be. I haven't really put a whole lot of time into our YouTube or even Spotify, which I should probably do more. But I'm like, if we can sell the stuff on our
Yeah.
fan page, like why not do that? But if you want to sample like 4 or 5 songs and all of our videos, they're there. So there's like pretty good, more than half of our stuff out there, like on just regular free streaming stuff.
Yeah, and I from what a couple of the guys have told me, and some of the bands that I'm friends with, they just Spotify's not exactly a moneymaker anyway, so I don't think you're missing out on much.
Yeah, no, I think it's more of like a yeah. I don't think we paid out like hardly any money. I haven't even checked the bank yet of it. Like
Yeah, I don't.
I think 200 views,
I think
maybe.
they make the
You
money.
know,
Yeah,
yeah,
because like
and they
you were saying about like even us being better at the YouTube thing, but like, dude, I wonder. Like I said, I think we're up to on this show like 120 plus subscribers, but like I wonder. It blows my mind how these people get 19,000 or say, I mean 270 some K without being a celebrity or so. Like it's just like you got to be really good at what you're doing, or you got to something. I don't know.
think you have to be on Minecraft or
That dude,
something.
and that's exactly it too. Like, like there's like it's like a puzzle you're chipping away at because they're like it's a YouTube algorithm. You got to do this, this, and this, and I'm like that makes no sense at all. Like I don't get it whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't either. There is an algorithm of a lot of things. Yeah, it's so tough. It's so tough. Even Facebook has an algorithm. I try to like preach it to my guys a little bit. Uh,
Yeah,
that doesn't always work out. It looks like we have some small like uh, likes here and there, and then some huge ones. Like we've had 200 plus likes in some things, and then 15 on the next one.
I
You
do,
know,
man, because
this is
like
what.
even with posts, like if you use like a page, like I use my morning buzz page, it'll be like one post will be seen by 15 people, the next post is seen by 700, whatever, and it's like it makes no sense. But I've noticed if you put videos and stuff, those are the ones that don't get seen. If you just make a text post, they'll get seen, but no videos or pictures. Those are the ones they hide because they don't want you showing anything for free.
Well, here's a little suggestion for you. You link your YouTube to this,
Yes.
right? Okay. Well, if you use the whole thing and you load it, it'll take forever to load it to Facebook. Raw. It might actually be able to be seen more like real than if you. So like I have a music video. We have a music video that's on
Uh-huh.
YouTube. But we also have a music video that's on just Facebook. And the Facebook one itself got a ton of views, like 10,000 actually. For us, that's
See, for
great.
anybody, that's great. That's 10,000.
Right. And so it got 10,000 views, but we downloaded or uploaded it right to Facebook, and we shared it a crap ton. Don't get me wrong, but but the next video we did, we tried it on YouTube first, and when we like shared it, I think they just didn't want us to like advertise, a few likes from YouTube, got a few likes from Facebook. Just didn't
Yeah.
really work.
I might try that whole Facebook thing, man. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's something to do with like the way they don't want you to like leave their
Yeah,
page.
yeah, or bring other pages upon their page, I guess. Well, is there anything else? Is there anything else you wanted to get out there today, Doug? Before we?
No, it was
No,
really great talking to you, Jimmy. I had a
you
really
too,
nice.
man. You too. And like I said, I will when I get we get done here. I will actually I'll check with a few of the guys I know, and I'll just see if I can get you some people to get in contact with. Just as they're out of Pittsburgh, Altoona, yada yada yada.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you so much. Yeah,
Uh,
check us out.
I will
too.
tonight. I
Anywhere,
promise you.
Powder Keg Culture. That's fine, man. I understand. You probably have a million bands that talk to you all the time.
A couple, and then the
for
whole
sure.
T-shirt thing, getting it started. It's been going crazy lately, but it's okay. I like it that way. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, hey man, keep up the good work, and we'll keep in touch for sure.
Sure. Thank
Yeah,
you so much for
I
having me.
appreciate you coming on, man. Take care of yourself. All right,
You too.
see you, buddy.
All right.
And that was Doug Ruckle from Powder Keg Culture. He's a guitarist and singer. Check them out. Obviously, YouTube, Facebook, all that jazz. And they have their website too. He said he have merch, T-shirts, CDs. Help them out. Buy some stuff. That's what we do. We help each other out. That's part of the community. That's why we're here. Yeah, make sure you buy tickets to Camp Pennsylvania. That shit's gonna be slamming. I cannot wait to go. I can't say enough about it. Laura and Terry just keep knocking shit out of the park. But you know the fucking thing. Buy the ticket, take the ride. Nicc, get me out.